5.03 Age of Innovation. Steel sparks the second industrial revolution. Iron is strong, but it is hard to shape and can crack relatively easily. Steel is lighter, stronger, and more flexible. When Henry Bessemer and Charles William Siemens figured out ways steel could be produced cheaply in large quantities, they sparked the second industrial revolution. Manufacturers built bigger factories with more powerful machines that could make more goods. Builders could erect taller buildings, and railroad workers could build better tracks. Petroleum. People looking for new fuels to run their factories and heat their homes saw promise in petroleum, a liquid mineral found beneath the ground. Petroleum was superior to coal and wood because petroleum could be processed into gasoline and kerosene, which were easier to transport and burned more easily. Inventors and innovations. Thomas Edison called his research and development lab the invention factory. Henry Bessemer. Henry Bessemer invented a special furnace that could turn iron into steel, produce steel more cheaply, and he helped spark a second industrial revolution based on steel. Charles William Siemens. He invented a process for making steel in a gas furnace, which produced steel in large quantities. Steel was then used to build railroads, tall buildings, and powerful machines. Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie bought iron ore deposits, steel mills, and railroads, and ships to transport the materials. He made and sold lots of steel easily. By producing so much steel so efficiently, he helped the United States become an important economic power. Samuel Morse invented the telegraph. Its purpose was to use electricity to send messages over vast distances quickly. By the 1870s, there were telegraph offices all across the United States. Alexander Graham Bell. He and Thomas Watson invented the telephone. Bell and his father-in-law, Gardner Hubbard, started the Bell Telephone Company. His other inventions included a device to remove the outer husk of grains of wheat, methods to record sounds, a method to detect icebergs with echoes, and a method to make water out of vapor. The purpose of the majority of his inventions was to communicate quickly over long distances. By the 1890s, phone service existed in the United States and in Europe. Thomas Edison. He invented more than 1,000 inventions, including the electric voting machine. His improved stock ticker, the invention factory or research and development lab light bulb, and the electric company phonograph to record and generate sound, one of the first movie cameras. The purpose, although Edison is most famous for inventing the light bulb, he was constantly striving to fix or improve something. His invention factory established the concept of research and development labs, which many corporations use to develop new products. There are electric companies all over the world, and people use electricity to light their homes and run their businesses, listen to music, and watch movies. Jean Lenoir. His innovation was the internal combustion engine. Lenoir wanted to find an alternative to the steam engine that would be more practical and easier to use. The development of the internal combustion engine meant that engines did not need to be near a constant supply of water and coal or wood to burn. It led to the development of automobiles and many other machines. Gottlieb Daimler and Wilhelm Maybach. They invented the motorcycle by mounting a small, safe internal combustion engine on a bicycle. They made a gas-powered four-wheeled vehicle. The purpose was to use the internal combustion engine to create more efficient vehicles. The creation of the motorcycle and one of the first automobiles revolutionized transportation and changed society. Carl Benz. He made a gas-powered three-wheel vehicle with steering wheel and brakes. The purpose was to use the internal combustion engine to create more efficient vehicles. Some people consider Benz's vehicle the first automobile. The automobile changed society. Guglielmo Marconi. He invented the wireless telegraph and the aerial radio antenna. The purpose was to send messages anywhere, even to or from moving ships. The messages could be transmitted over very long distances. Other scientists figured out how to send music and voices through radios.